Hello! Here we go, back to the first show of Glastonbury. Punch is our national puppet. He's over 360 years old. It's an evolving tradition. It's not the same as it was 100 of years ago, you'll be pleased to know. But you've been absolutely brilliant. So what we're going to do is get Mr. Punch to come up here.
What Charles Dickens described Punch and Judy as is a relief from reality.
That's the way to do it.
All cart, shank cart.
It's to do all these. That's my winter's work. But I like to try and do Monday, Tuesday in the workshop when I've got no interruption. Switch my phone off and just knuckle down with it. I'm excited because I've only used them over half term and that was it. But you see the stain on Judy's apron. In the booth I've got on the beach, I've got a big wooden trunk I keep them in. And I've got a shelf above it. And I got in there, this is over half term the first day, and I put a massive big cup of coffee on the shelf and I lifted up the lid and it hit the coffee and it's like poured all over the puppets. No. A language that came out of my mouth when it was literally slow motion, like somebody pouring coffee over me. But the making side of it is busier. There's more hours spent making than there is before. In fact, there's more time doing paperwork than there is performing now. Time flies. Too much time on my hands. Have you ever heard the expression "got the hump"?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. That's where he's meant to store all his troubles.
What is hump?
Yeah. You see, my view is that Punchinello was a real actor and he was deformed, and people took the piss out of him for being deformed. And he thought, right, if you're going to take the piss out of me for being deformed, I'll give you something to take the piss out of me about it. So he grabbed a slapstick, big noise without the paint, and basically created, he'd wheel characters on in wheelbarrows and tip them off the stage where he was meant to be doing a serious performance. He basically, they say he's the first anarchist. So, I mean, real people. I think he was a real actor.
A real human show first, didn't it?
No, I think he was an actor in a performance. And then somebody saw it.
Somebody did a pastiche of it.
Yeah.
With puppets. That's
and
really
thought, and also you think after the English Civil War when entertainment was illegal, so during the Civil War it was illegal, so afterwards it was a way of spreading news and poking fun at authority.
Right.
So, yeah. The crocodile came into it through Peter Pan. It's meant to be 7 sausages to symbolise the 7 ages of man.
So much going on that you don't think about, isn't there?
There is. The clown was taken from the famous white-faced clown Joey Grimaldi, and in his act, he chased a string of 7 sausages around the stage. That's how it came to be in the show. He's the only one that Punch can never get the better of. Just doing the educational session.
That's good, I'm not this.
If you've taken offence, well, we've already taken offence. Dangerous, this one is. Literally, it's dangerous.
Amazing.
When there's a routine I do with this, when Punch and the Devil have a fight,
Yeah.
and whoever wins, if the Devil wins, it'll be no more Punch and Judy's. So whenever the Devil's winning, he's on Punch like that, and everyone's boo, hooray. So you build it up, and then Punch wallops him, puts him on the stick, and what I normally do is flip him so he spins round and lands on the roof of the show.
Oh, really?
I did it once, and there was no roof on the show.
Oh, no.
Landed here, and I came up. It's hot in here. I didn't realise it. Blood must smell.
You're joking. Jesus.
Yeah. And this hasn't been hollowed out. This is the heaviest puppet I've got.
Oh, it's really extraordinary.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
That's amazing when he comes alive, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's the subtlest little movement.
That's great, isn't it?
This is what the beach used to feel like. The beach changed in 2021. The whole atmosphere changed. Where I work, it just changed. Here, I've got the freedom to do what I want to do without being blue and to really engage. But also, everyone's here to enjoy, so I'm feeding on that audience of everybody enjoying themselves. So that's been my challenge, is to it's an evolving tradition. People say, oh, is it the same as it used to be? Well, there were string puppets. They mould themselves to my finger. So if I put Judy on this hand, it wouldn't feel right. It's like putting the left hand on the street, because Punch is always on the right hand and all the rest make for the left. So if I get the 2 monkeys mixed up, it doesn't feel right at all.
One, two, three. That's the way to do
But I'm really enjoying because I'm still getting used to these. Judy, these two heads are the same ones as I used last year, but I've just totally renovated and restored them. All the rest are new. So the other ones I'm still getting used to. The story is, Samuel Pepys went to buy a painting in an alehouse in London. He saw a group of Italians in a puppet theatre working puppets, string puppets, and the main one was Punch and Ella, who had a white costume and a black mask. When people stopped going into the puppet theatres, they cut the strings, turned him into a glove puppet and went out to the people. And that's how Punch and Judy came to be in existence. That's the story. So when people say, "What do you do original Punch and Judy?" But well, string puppets, and they look at you as if you're daft, but I know the history of it. And they only went to the Seaside in the between 1860 and 1880s, when steam trains started taking all, everyday people. Before that, yeah, Seasides were a place for the rich, and because of the health benefits. And then when suddenly the riffraff could arrive, there was a place for Punch there.
Yeah.
Because it's a relief from reality and this is what Seaside does. This is what Seaside councils don't realise, that people want to go somewhere different where everything is over the top. They can escape their lives for a week or so, but they want to gentrify everything and make it all the same.
Let's get Mr. Punch to come up here, show you he's okay, and you can all shout bye-bye Mr. Punch and give him a nice loud clap. Now the Punch and Judy man in here, he first saw the show when he was 4 years old and decided that's what he was going to do. Started the business when he was 17, that was a long time ago, and everything you see here is made by the Punch and Judy man. So kids, if you've got a dream, follow it. But here he is, the star of the show, Mr. Punch.
That's the way to do it. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we are one of the last Seaside Punch and Judy performers, and you can see us on the beach at Weymouth in the summer.
That's the way to do it. Bye-bye.